Hi, this is Julie at Love's Beginning with a message called The Remembrances Available to You. Ego's version of safety is withdrawal into separate and comparative identity. When you feel any tension, you have surrounded yourself with this fiction, this perception of separate and comparative identity. From within this tension, you can access your willingness. Your willingness is the spark of light within you and all that can never die. See it as a flower and see this flower blooming. As you are willing to emerge from the perception of separate and comparative identity, you will be assisted in every way. Ego conducts you into the perception of separate identity through judgment. So think of every judgment, positive or negative, as a ticket into perceiving separate and comparative identity. You can say no to every ticket ego offers, knowing it's a journey you don't want to take. Your shared and innocent identity is a permanent reality. Your separate and comparative identity is a temporary fiction. Stand easily and well loved in the eternal. Stay in your willingness to see all as equally loved and blessed, no matter what appearances seem to tell you. Certain stories cannot survive past certain portals on your journey, so you must be willing to allow all stories to go. Whatever story ego has fed you about anything, you can let it go. It is not precious. As you seem to journey home, you will feel tension and resistance as you pass a portal that will not allow your story through. You can wait on the other side of the portal, hanging on to your precious story and feeling the tension of that, or you can drop the story and pass through the portal. In any moment of tension or contraction, find your willingness to drop all stories that would make you as a separate one right about anything. It's more important that you let go of the story and pass through the portal into happiness. Whenever one of us remembers something on our journey home, that remembrance is shared with all of us. So let's say one of us drops a story and passes through a portal. That freedom and flow is shared with all of us now. Whenever you see an other, become willing to see that other as one who drops stories so you can flow more easily. If you see that other as one who hangs on to stories, you are hanging on to stories needlessly and uselessly. See instead what they can do now, and you find yourself doing the same. Every other is fresh and new in this moment, despite any positive or negative past you would try to attach to them. Of course they are a story dropper, until you decide something different. See story droppers all around you because the past doesn't limit anyone, and you yourself are a story dropper. This is how it works. You have problems with things, quote, out there, because you are resisting the remembrances available to you. So whenever you have a problem with what seems to be a separate thing out there, pause to take a moment to allow benefit to come to you. Say this to yourself: there is a remembrance available to me, and I choose to drop all stories to allow it to be restored. Restored remembrance of the true nature you share with all handles any circumstances that seem to be out there. We shine in eternal blessing, and we delight in showing you that you can allow this blessing into your experience and share it with all now. Thanks for listening.